The first text came just as I was straightening my tie in the hotel room. My thumb hovered over the screen, disbelief tightening my chest. At the wedding. Having the best time with Emily. Don't worry. Babe face blowing a kiss. It should have been playful, innocent, the kind of message I'd expect from my wife at Party. But the way my stomach dropped told me something was off. Why was she texting me that at midnight? With Emily? I shook it off, told myself I was overthinking. Weddings were wild. People partied hard. Maybe she just wanted to share a laugh. Still, the knot in my chest didn't ease. I tried calling her. Straight to voicemail. Twice. 3 times. When I arrived at the reception, she was already there, laughing, louder than usual. With Emily, my chest tightened at the sight. Something in the way she leaned toward her, the way Emily laughed at things only she whispered. It made a small alarm go off in my brain. I told myself I was imagining it. I had to be. Dinner was awkward. She barely touched her food, but her phone kept buzzing. Each time, she excused herself with a smile that didn't reach her eyes. Just some work emails, she said. But the way she clutched the phone made my heart sink. I wanted to believe her. I wanted to trust her. But little things started stacking up. A hidden text I glimpsed on her phone when she laughed a bit too hard. A missed call from an unknown number she immediately silenced. The way she suddenly became too tired to dance when Emily dragged her to the floor. By midnight, the party was alive. Everyone was dancing, drinking, celebrating. I watched from a distance, trying to shake the unease gnawing at me. That's when I saw it. The unmistakable closeness, the laughter that held a secret, the way her hand brushed Emily's in a way that made my stomach twist. I left the dance floor, stepping outside into the cold night. My phone buzzed again. Another text. You're going to love this story tomorrow, smirking face Emily, and I just couldn't stop dancing. I felt my vision blur. My hands shook. I didn't know whether to laugh, cry, or scream. I wanted answers, but I also didn't want to see her lie. I followed her back to the hotel. Quietly. Maybe it was obsessive. Maybe it was desperate. I didn't care. When I knocked, the door opened slightly. I heard laughter. Too close, too intimate. My pulse hammered as I saw them. Her and Emily, collapsed in a heap of giggles on the couch, glasses of champagne scattered around. Hey, babe, you made it, she said, turning toward me wide-eyed. But something in her voice, the nervous tilt, the forced smile, I felt the truth before she could even speak it. What's going on? I asked, my voice tight. Nothing. Just having fun, she said, but her eyes darted to Emily, who smirked nervously. I swallowed hard, forcing myself to breathe. I wasn't about to yell, not yet. I had to see the truth, clearly. The evidence came without confrontation. A message I couldn't ignore, accidentally left on the screen. Tonight was perfect. Can't wait for more. Just us. Don't tell him. I staggered back, my chest heaving. Emily's laugh cut through my panic, and suddenly I felt smaller than I had in years. Betrayal wasn't just a word. It was a living, breathing thing in front of me, and it wore the face of someone I trusted with everything. I left without a word. I walked back to my room, the night air slicing my skin, trying to pull myself together. Anger and heartbreak mingled in me, sharp and heavy. I remembered all the little moments, the kisses that felt hollow now, the whispered promises, the nights she said she loved me more than anything. The next morning, I made a decision. I couldn't let this moment define me. I called her into the room. She entered, hesitant, guilt written all over her face. I didn't yell. I didn't plead. I just looked at her and let the weight of her choices hang between us. I saw everything, I said quietly, and I need you to know I can't stay. Not like this. Her face fell. Tears, excuses, guilt, all the emotions she kept hidden, flooded out. I listened, even as my own heart screamed. But I also knew love didn't justify betrayal. I packed my things, walked out of the hotel, and for the first time in weeks, felt air in my lungs without the weight of uncertainty pressing down. It hurt. God, it hurt, but I was free. Free from the lies, the secrets, and the late-night texts that used to feel playful but were poison in disguise. Weeks later, The memory of that night still stung, but I found strength and clarity. I realized love isn't just what you give. It's also what you demand of yourself. I demanded honesty. I demanded respect. And when that failed, I demanded my own peace. Sometimes I catch myself thinking about the laughter she shared with her friend. But it's no longer a wound. It's a reminder. That night, I lost the person I thought I loved, but I found myself. And that, more than anything, is the story I take with me.